Charity is free. Extending your arms to help the struggling is one of the gestures worth to be rewarded. It may be a subconscious theory, but what you gave before you attract today 100-fold. When you help other people with your authentic intention of simply helping them ease their struggles, then you are showing the true color of humanity. Truth is inescapable. In dystopian banquet, justice is always served. For justice cleanses the hideous, corrects the wrong, and justifies the truth. No matter how thick those lies hide over the sheets of evilness, truth will always drive its way up, beating the lies with right and authentic testimonies. Truth is meant to be happen, as how justice is meant to be given. Hi, I am Romel Guray from the Afro-Asian Literature class, and today we will be critically diving to a Chinese folktale, The Trial of the Stone, presenting to you a digital diorama I prepared to make this presentation chiefly possible. Anu was a boy orphan. He had one family left, his grandmother. His grandmother was the cook behind the best-selling cakes and oil that he peddled around homes. One morning, the heaven favored him. He was able to sell 300 cakes in the quickest time. One moment, he saw an old woman struggling with her basket full of fruits. She lost her balance, and her fruit scattered over the place. She helped the old woman successfully, but when he was about to attend his basket, it was nowhere to be found. So he searched and looked and navigated. He saw it beside a huge stone, but to his unhappy surprise, the money was no longer there. Anu wept a river. Pokong, a passerby, judge, saw the sin. He asked the people around to confess, but no one dared. Pokong suspected the stone for theft sarcastically and was brought over the court. People laughed heavily with the idea. In the room, Pokong told the people to drop 20 cents from the pot of water in order to witness the trial. Almost everyone dropped their 20 cents. Then the man with the big nose dropped his cents. Pokong caught him. He caught how the old danced with the water after he put his cents. Pokong's servant searched the man's bag and found Anu's missing money. Anu went home complete with the money from the cakes he sold, together with a pot of water full of cents. Anu, an orphan at the age of 2 after his mother died. He was raised in humanity by his grandmother. His grandmother cooks cakes in oil and he helps by means of peddling them over the street. He was a boy of charity. He helps the people in need with a degree of his ability to help, like what he did to the old woman with a basket full of fruits crossing the highway in the story. Anu's grandmother, the woman behind the best-selling cakes and oil. She raised Anu and became its sole family after his mother died. Regardless her old age, she never stops making ways for her welfare and her grandson Anu. Pokong, a mandarin, a kind-hearted judge. He was a man of justice. He organized the stone's trial over the court and ordered an entrance of 20 cents for the witnessing audiences. He helped Anu, with the aid of his profession, get his money retrieved after it was being stolen by a man with a big nose. He was indeed a living hero to venerate in the story. Man with a big nose. The man who stole the hard-earned, oily, 280 cents from Anu's basket. He was a liar for refusing to confess. Yet justice, with its inevitability, would always find a hole to reveal itself. Stone. Pokong's last suspected thief of Anu's money, the personified theft committer. It was brought to the court for its trial and became an instrument of Pokong in finding the authentic thief among the party. The story situates under the beaming light, over the busy street, at the respectful atmosphere of the Court of Justice. There are two conflicts that can be found in the story. We have the internal and the external conflict. Internal conflict. Truth versus lie. Pokong asked the people around as to who was the thief of Anya's hard-earned money, yet everyone refused to vent a confession. The case was brought over the light of the court, and there Pokong learned the truth as to who was the real thief. Truth was indeed inevitable. It would always find a hole to reveal itself among lies and evils. External conflict. Pokong versus men with a big nose. Pokong once asked the man with the big nose if he stole the money, yet he refused. At the court, when he dropped 20 cents from the pot of water, he left a mark of oil, a reason that made Pokong learn the truth. The man with the big nose was not only outsmarted, he was also dragged to shame and was able to prove his own foolishness. There are 3 points of view I postulated from this story. First, it is true that you attract what you give. When you help out of kindness, the kindness deflects 100-fold to you. When Anyu helped the old woman, Anyu was helped too by Pokong when the thief made a move with his money. Second, you cannot outsmart the clever. You may think you can do everything you want and survive the probable consequence of your wrong action. You cannot. You cannot get away with the clever. Third, justice is no debt. In situations of injustices, the laughter and the win of the evil are not the end games of the situations. It will always be justice of, to, and for the victims. Talking about the theme of the story, the folktale The Trial of the Stone cycles on the message of charity and justice. It mirrors the virtue of helping the in need and not forgetting to act in the name of humanity and general welfare of people. It reminds us to never greed our ability to help others. Make a move if you can. Likewise, it talks also that in all twists and turns of the truth will always find its way to straighten the distortions and reveal itself in the face of lies and evils. Justice is inevitable. It is bound to make a scene, bringing the evil and the liar to a degree of shame.